I.S.U.P.K.
Shalom, Israel. We are the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General GEN.YAHANNA. Since 1969, we've been bringing out the truth of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the true chosen people of the Most High. We are the true chosen people. And this book right here, hold that book up for them, Mark, so they can see what it is. That Holy Bible, that is a separate book for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Everything that is written in it is written for your lives, and for you to live by, for you to rule this earth righteously, righteous rulership. That's what blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians will bring to this world. We are serving under a wicked ruler right now, man. A wicked and a cruel devil, man. A person that will allow a person to walk into somebody else's place where they live and they're supposed to be safe and serene. Walk in and blow their head off, man. And just give them 10 years, man. But then give a brother a 45-year sentence for killing a police dog. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, your life is worth less than a dog to this cruel and wicked ruler that we're under right now, man. This is the definition of treason. We have experienced an episode of treason on several accounts. In the news right now, Amber Geiger has just been convicted of killing Botham John. She had just been convicted, and we saw treason in that courtroom, man. We saw treason in that courtroom when that brother, Botham John's brother, came down off the stand to hug that woman. That is treason. This is the definition of treason in America. Read. Treason in America. Define treason against the United States. This is treason against the United States. This is their definition of treason. So you can understand what it is to commit treason. Read.
Shall consist only in levying war against them, or in adhering to their enemy.
Adhering to their enemy. What them people did in that courtroom is adhere to the enemy of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Adhering to a murderer of blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians. That judge coming off that stand and hugging Amber Geiger. I have never seen that before in history, where a judge come off the stand to hug a murderer. Read.
Giving them aid,
giving them what?
Aid and comfort.
Giving them aid and comfort. That judge wanted to hug Amber Geiger, her people's enemy, a murderer of her people. Read it again from the top.
Treason in America. Define treason against the United States shall consist only in levying war against them, or in adhering to their enemies, giving them aid and comfort.
Giving them aid and comfort. What Christianity will teach you. In America is to aid and comfort your enemy. And when they are supposed to be punished. True, the Bible speaks of justice, man. If somebody is to murder somebody in their own place, man, they are supposed to receive justice. That brother was up on that stand and he said he didn't want Amber Geiger to serve any jail time, man. That shows how destroyed our people are because of Christianity, man.
Amber Geiger, George gave a Bible and a hug. Did that cross a line?
Did that cross a line? I'm going to tell you, as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, it definitely did. Because what she has committed is treason. She is comforting Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. She is comforting the enemy of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. That woman was a murderer of your people, man, and she comforted that woman. And and this is what Christianity teaches you in America. To save, to try to seek salvation for your oppressor, man. Read.
After a high-profile murder trial, Judge Tammy Kemp ignited a debate about the limits of compassion.
She ignited a debate, man, because she is showing too much compassion to her enemy, man. When in the Bible, when it tells you to love your enemy, it's talking about somebody in your own race, man. And we can prove that in the Bible as we will. Why we don't come out here and tell you anything off the top of our head. Understand? Is we are not supposed to just all be coming together and joining hands, man. We are supposed to be divided. Divided. What happens in the jungle? The lion cannot dwell in the same place with his prey, man, with the gazelle. The gazelle can't dwell with the lion, man. This wicked beast has done nothing but destroy Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians since the beginning of time. Why would you think that we are supposed to come together with our enemy, man? We are supposed to separate from these people, man. Separate from this wicked and foul beast.
And divided the nation. A white former Dallas police officer had been sentenced to 10 years in prison for murdering a black man in his own apartment.
In his own apartment. This white woman, Amber Geiger, was convicted for murder. Murder, that's an unlawful killing, man. She was convicted of this, of murdering a man in his own apartment, man. You can't even sit on your own couch in your own place, man, that you pay rent or that you pay mortgage at. You can't sit there at your own place and be safe and serene in this wicked nation that we live in without a white woman coming and blowing your head off and getting a slap on the wrist, man. It's people in the penitentiary serving time for a drug that they have now legalized in marijuana, and they're serving heavier sentences than Amber Geiger, man. And am I telling you something that's foreign? Read.
The shouts of protest that had filled the courthouse hallways and quieted. Everyone was getting ready to go home, but the judge was not done.
The judge was not done. She had an act, you know what I'm saying, that's something that was just in her spirit. She had to do something that was just in her spirit, man, and bless her little Christian heart. Because her pastor, this is what her pastor told her to do, right? This is what the leadership of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians is telling them to do, man. To love them and comfort their oppressor, man. That's what Christianity is teaching in these stinking and filthy churches, man. But we in the I.S.U.P.K, we come out to tell you the truth about this word right here.
That's right.
The truth about the Bible. We are not going to lie to you like that Christian church would tell you to continue to love and serve your oppressors. Read.
After speaking with and hugging the victim's parents, the judge, Tammy Kemp, returned to the courtroom with her personal Bible in hand.
With her personal Bible in hand, man. I don't know about y'all, but just hearing this is sickening to me. It's sickening that blacks is so destroyed in America that we want to give our oppressor the one precious thing that we still have, man, which is this Bible, which is a black man book created for us.
That's right.
Read.
She gifted it to the officer.
She gifted her personal Bible to the murderer of her people.
Right.
That is so disgusting and foul.
Right.
That is an act of treason.
Right.
Read.
Amber R. Geiger and pointed to John 3:16.
She pointed directly to Christians, bless their heart. She pointed directly to John 3:16, which Christianity do not teach you the real, true, and proper breakdown of John 3:16.
Right.
But the I.S.U.P.K, we do. We do. And that's what I'm about to do. Read.
A passage about salvation.
This is a passage about salvation, but it's about salvation for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
That's right.
What does the white man or our oppressor had to be saved from? Salvation means to save somebody from something, man. Drop that. Give me John 3:16, so we can get a proper and true breakdown. Not what this judge has in her mind when she gives the word of the Most High to our oppressor. When she gives the one thing that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians can hold as precious to our oppressor. Read.
It's the book of John, chapter 3, verse 16. For God so loved the world.
So God so loved the world. I guess we all cut.
Right.
I guess us in the I.S.U.P.K is all cut. Oh, because he said God so loved the world, right? But what world is he talking about, man? Is it just one world? Is he talking about the whole entire earth?
Right.
Let's read. Read.
That he gave his only begotten son.
He gave his only begotten son for the world. But I'm going to tell you, the word world just means age and society, man.
Right.
That doesn't mean the whole entire earth and everybody on it. God gave his only begotten son for one world. That's the world of Israel.
That's
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. If you on this side, that's who the Most High have came and given his life for. Read.
That whosoever believeth.
Okay, that whosoever is talking about whosoever that's a black, Hispanic, or Native Indian. Whosoever that may be a drug dealer, that may be a gangbanger, that may be a murderer. If he believes in the Son of the Most High, then he can receive salvation. That's right.
That whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life.
That he that believeth shall not perish, but have everlasting life. I want you to drop that, and I want you to grab Psalms 90 and verse 2. Because blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians have to realize and understand that this Bible is not written for everybody.
That's right.
God does not love everybody.
Right.
If what I'm saying is not true, why does it say that God hates?
Right.
That God hates a particular group of people.
Right.
Read that for me, y'all.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 90, verse 2. Before the mountains were brought forth.
Before the mountains were brought forth. Right here, we're going to show you that it's a difference between the word world and the earth. When John 3:16 is talking about he sent his son to save the whole world, to save the world, he's not talking about the whole entire earth. Read.
Or thou hast formed the earth and the world.
You said what?
For thou hast formed the earth and the world.
This right here, this scripture right here, proves that it's a difference between the earth and the world. Now drop that, give me Hebrews chapter 11 and 3. Because Christianity has been lying to all of you. Telling you that Christ came for everybody. When he did not. He only came for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
That's right.
And if you don't believe me, then listen to me break it down for you.
That's right.
Step by step. Read.
It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 3. Through faith, we understand that the worlds,
spell the word worlds in this scripture.
worlds, W-O-R-L-D-S.
This is proving to you that it is more than one world.
Right.
It is a lot of different worlds. The word world means age and society.
Right.
The world that the Most High sent his son to give his life for and to save was the world of Israel.
That's right.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And no one else. Sorry to tell you. Sorry all of you heathens that thought that he came for you as well. No, he did not. You are living in your paradise. Enjoy. When somebody kills your dog, they're getting 45 years. When somebody kills Fido, they're getting 45 years. But when somebody kills one of my people, blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indian, slap on the wrist. She'll be out in 5. And she probably will have all kind of fun stayed up for it. Because we know how white supremacy is. Y'all love to see somebody get away with murdering a black man. Look at George Zimmerman. He sold his gun that he killed Trayvon Martin for thousands of dollars. Hundreds of thousands. Signed autographs. They love to see people that murder blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. It's cute, right? Dylan Roof Storm, if he was to get out of prison, he'll be a millionaire. They raised millions for him for killing innocent black people in their church. For killing innocent black people, white supremacy raised millions of dollars for that. But you want me to love my oppressor. But you want blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to continue to love our oppressor and hug them when they murder us in the streets like animals. Drop that out. Give me 1 John chapter 2 and verse 15. Because we, in I.S.U.P.K, is going to teach you the true and proper breakdown of John 3:16. Since that just wanted it brought out, let's bring it out then. Let's get the real understanding of John 3:16. Because that scripture is not for these other nations. Just blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. If you are not on this side, you are not involved in this word right here of God. Period. Read.
It's the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 15. Love not the world.
Love what?
Not the world.
Love not the world. This looks like a contradiction then, people. I think we have a contradiction in the Bible. If God loved the world, and he's talking about the whole entire world and the earth, Then why is now he telling you to hate the same world?
Right.
It must mean that it must be two different worlds.
Right.
Two different ages and societies, man. One world ruled by a wicked ruler that we have now.
Right.
Our oppressor.
Right.
That continue to have their feet on the necks of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Right.
That continue to lock our people up in dog cages and on the Texas border.
Right.
And have no regard for them or their children, man. How can you tell me to love my oppressor? Who continues to destroy my people?
Right.
Who continues to flood our neighborhoods with drugs that will kill a horse? Read.
Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world.
Drop that up. Give me Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 17. Because Amber Geiger and her judge that presided over her case, they wanted to see the true and proper breakdown of John 3:16. And John 3:16 had nothing to do with Amber Geiger. Amber Geiger, even after she served her slap on the wrist sentence, and she's done, she will come back to society and live a glorious life in this world. But when Christ, our King, comes back, he's going to destroy Amber Geiger and her whole family line. And they're going to serve under blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. They're going to be your service, man. Read.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 45, verse 17.
This is the book of Isaiah 45 and 17. And now we're going to get down to what world is John 3:16 really talking about. Because it's not talking about the whole entire world and the earth. Read.
But Israel,
But what?
Israel,
Israel. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. The only true chosen people are the Most High. The only people the Most High gives a damn about. Read.
shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation.
It sounds like the same everlasting salvation that John 3:16 is talking about. Not a salvation for Amber Geiger, but the salvation of Israel, which Israel is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. If you are not black, Hispanic, or Native Indians, it does not pertain to you. This Bible does not pertain to you. Read.
Ye shall not be ashamed, nor confounded.
You should not be ashamed or confounded no more. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. Read.
World without end.
What's that?
World without end.
So Israel is the world that is talking about in John 3:16.
That's right. That's right.
Christ did not come and give his life for no devil, Amber Geiger.
Right.
Part of our oppression, plays a huge hand in our oppression. Christ came for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, and no one else.
We want no cowards in our camp,